Awesome. Hello, class. Good morning, good afternoon, I guess. We're Monsanto Inc., and we have had a poor reputation in the past. A lot of bad things, but we're working on rebranding ourselves, which is why we wanted to come meet with you guys today so that we could help you guys rebrand yourselves into writing. Because writing can sometimes, not be the funnest thing that you've ever done in your life, but it's very important. The first thing that good writing does is it builds a solid foundation for you. That solid foundation is going to help you in the future. The second thing that it does, who likes free money? Free money? Anybody?
I
All right,
love
a few of you guys.
Free money is
A few
the
of you
best.
guys like free money. Awesome. Well, scholarships, good writing and scholarships can help you get scholarships that help you pay for school. It's money that you don't have to do anything for except for write. The other thing is teachers are going to realize your better work ethic, and they're going to realize that, hey, you've got some potential, and they're going to want to write you letters of recommendation, which will help you get into colleges that you want to go to. The next one is the feeling of achievement. It feels really good to do something well. And the last one is don't worry about today, worry about tomorrow. So the things that you do today are going to help you tomorrow. There are a couple of effective writing skills that can help you with. You can win contracts, you can earn promotions, you can resolve conflicts, you can generate increases to business leads. And a lot of these things, right now you guys may think, oh, it doesn't occur to me, but it can in the future. And there are a few poor writing skills that it can lead to. A loss of business competition, or poor writing that has lasting effects that can't be undone. And it can even cost you your job.
I'd like to tell you guys about some tips to help you write a little bit better. So if you are writing a paper, you really want to make sure that you know who your audience is, who you're talking to. Because that can help you target your paper towards them, maybe get a little bit of a better grade. Whenever you're writing your paper, you don't want to get to the middle and then say your point. You want to be clear and concise, get your point out, and don't have too much extra stuff in there. You don't want to rely on screen editing. You want to print your paper out, read it off of there to see if there's any mistakes, because you might miss them if you're seeing it on a screen so many times. You want to use a strong, active voice instead of an impassive voice. You want to make sure that you're being direct about your message. You want them to get the message instead of going around it hoping eventually they'll get it. Alright, you want to avoid, as I said, postponing the message. You want the message to be at the beginning, not the middle. Spelling errors are something that we definitely need to work on, because you don't want to have your paper read and then it look like you weren't professional because you had 3 mistakes in there, and that's what they notice, because they will notice those things. You don't want unbearably long sentences. You don't want any run-on sentences, which can happen if you're trying to be more conversational with your paper. You can come out with these sentences that sound good if you were speaking, but in writing they just run on forever. And you really want to care about what you're doing. A lack of caring can cause your teachers to see that, your boss to see that. So you want to care about what you're doing when you're writing. That means checking your work, noticing mistakes that you often make, and trying not to make those again.
Just to conclude real briefly, again, we at Monsanto Inc., we have had a poor future, or poor past, and we want to have a brighter future. So we're working on rebranding ourselves, as well as trying to help you guys rebrand yourselves so that you can have success in the future. All right, now we want to open it up for some questions.
Does anybody have any questions that they'd like to ask us about writing or anything?
Any questions about us as a company or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, all your company does is destroy the environment and poison people. That thing that happened over at the high school last year, that was so gross. Why should I want to become like you? That's yucky.
Right, and so we realize that we've had a really poor past, and we've done a lot of bad things in the past, but we've also had a lot of new owners recently as well. We're working on rebranding ourselves, of becoming a different company, becoming a better company, and we wanted to realize that, hey, we need to reach out to the community as well, you guys, and help you guys rebrand yourselves so that you can be successful in the future.
Just because you need rebranding doesn't mean I do. So I think this is all BS, you know, right? I mean, how's this gonna help me feed my kid? She's in about a month, right? I mean, this school is hardly worth my time as it is to begin with.
So I think that obviously we all like to play on our phones, we can tell that. So if you like to play on your phone, maybe you can set up a LinkedIn profile. And if you have a LinkedIn which can help you get jobs, that can definitely put food on your table. If you have a professionally written little paragraph about yourself in there that you've learned some writing tips to put in there, that can help you as well.
So I'm just gonna go on LinkedIn and they're gonna pay me?
You'd have to get a job, so you have to put in some of your skills towards that.
I
Always.
gotta take care of my kid, man.
Right, and if you want to take care of your kid, I think that good writing skills can help you get a degree or get a career by putting those into play.
Lucky to get a frickin' job. I hear you guys give out money for needy kids. What does it take to get some of that up here in North St. Louis?
Well, it takes good writing skills, the things that we just talked about today. If you're willing to put in a little bit of work into your writing, write out a letter to us. We would love to help you guys.
That was pretty harsh, huh?
Kind of.
Yeah, it was.
It definitely is hard to like look into the back and see just someone totally not interested in what you're talking about.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done.